It is wonderful to see you back here. Today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Oh, Penny will fetch a good price for what you'd like to sell. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
A dragon debrief. After rescuing a dragon from the clutches of the poacher pack, Poppy is ready to discuss our next move. She wants to meet in the Three Broomsticks.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Revelio.
Has there ever been a vampire worth knowing?
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your moon calf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A moon calf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your moon calf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's moon calf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
The young today aren't willing to put in a word. Magic leap. Never find it. Wish I had him when I was.
Taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
I question anyone teaching defense against dark arts. I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Whichever one of them looked after me in my old age.
The friendliest establishment in our village is the Hogwarts Legacy.
Revelio.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Saccharissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Boobotuber pus. Boobotubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are boobotubers?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that boobotuber pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Boobotuber pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Boobotubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for tubers. I hope it's worth the risk. Revelio. This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those tubers? Revelio. Just my luck, troll. Crucible. Bombard. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus, Defender. Crucible. Bombard. Protego.
Circle in Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Revelio. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio.
Incendio! Confringo! No! Incendio! Rookwoods don't go down in Confringo! That's the best!
Confringo!
Incendio! Is that all?
Bombard! That's just
Bombard! Bombarda!
Glacius! Defender! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Potato! Glacius! Bombarda! Revelio! Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Take the biscuit. Garniff said the poacher camp was north of Hogsmeade. I should start looking there.
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Poachers? Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Let's play predator and prey, shall we?
Defender!
Reducto!
Expelliarmus! Glacius!
I'll have you stewed like a lamb!
Defender!
I won't go down as easy!
Revelio. Revelio.
How shall we finish what we started? Ha! The lamb returned.
Hello, Hamura. Arresto momentum. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Hello, Hamura. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now. Arresto momentum. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Arresto momentum. Settle yourself. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Professor Howard will never believe. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
Tangled Web. I told Crispin Dunn that I would travel to Arranshire and check on his friend Mary.
Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio.
Spot removal. I was able to find and collect the booba tubers for Satrisa. Now to return to her in Hogsmeade.
Saccharissa, I found the booba tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Poached egg. Poppy sent me an owl saying she knows where we need to return the dragon egg we have in our possession. I'm to meet her in Hogsmeade's town circle.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Take the biscuit. I was able to free Biscuit from the poacher camp north of Hogsmeade. Now to return to Garneth in Hogsmeade to let him know.
Biscuit.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble mooncalf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
can't imagine how muggles get by without magic.
Revelio.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
Revelio.
Brood and Peck. Proprietor Ellie Peck is a fierce protector of beasts and will give you a fair price for any beasts in need of a safe home. Brood and Peck is the shop to visit for beast byproducts like Fwhipper feathers and Niffler fur.
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Tangled Web. I told Crispine Dunn that I would travel to Arranshire and check on his friend Mary. Boobatuber Harvesting Attire, an ensemble for the collector of magical plants, earned by harvesting boobatubers for Satchery Tugwood. Beast Rescuer Robe, a leather robe for the brave rescuer of magical beasts, earned by recovering the stolen mooncalf named Biscuit from the Poacher Pack.
Revelio.
Revelio certainly has If something threatens me, first thing I can't do.
Revelio.
Tales of Beetle the Bard still.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
She stands her ground, that woman. Not saying I don't have the opportunity.
Revelio. Revelio. Stupid one. Revelio. 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 This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Even more aggressive than I'd expected. Bombarder! Surely that's the last of them. Revelio. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman.
H. I have delivered the spider venom as requested. Prompt payment is now due. The new cluster of spiderlings in my cellar workshop have almost hatched. I can provide more venom soon. Once, of course, I have been compensated for the last delivery. Mary Portman.
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. Revelio.
The absconder assassin! Oh, pleasure to see you again. Can't tell you how happy Milo's daughter was to get that watch. The absconder assassin. Remarkable thing you did there.
Due to the plague of spiders, I have decided to temporarily leave my home. Again, this is only a temporary arrangement. I'll be back once everything has been cleared up, and I expect my house to be exactly as I left it. No spiders, no vagrants, no arguments.
Revelio. If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. this isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest. Revelio. I need to destroy all of the exacts. These eggs must be destroyed.
I finally found the perfect place to breed my spider colony, and it was quite literally under my nose the whole time. My cellar. Why didn't I think of this before? Why hasn't anyone, for that matter? My spiders are growing big and strong, and the silk they produce will make me a fortune. I'll have wealth at last. No more scrimping on frocks when I'm in town. It will be marvelous.
I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. Spiders. Revelio. He was breeding the spiders.